Hello again. This is another 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour challenge. But this time it's four hands.
Four hands. Hi. So, what are we playing today?
We play first movement of fifth Beethoven Symphony in a transcription of Mr. Schneider.
Exactly.
Schneider. Exactly. This is the way you're supposed to pronounce that.
Let's make it German. Schneider.
Schneider. Yeah, sounds very nice.
I did my best. So, Nick just printed the score, and we're now going to look first what we have, and maybe write some things down, and then we will play once for you. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. Let's see. It's 1840. I think you believe us, so I'm not going to bother with showing you the phone and stuff.
It's actually the first time I'm doing this challenge, so wish me luck.
I don't have almost anything,
You don't
so
know
it's going to be a very easy one for me. It looks like. I still have nothing special there. I just have to count the pauses carefully.
So let's say we do the exposition and development.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So let's try to read a little bit. This is going to be the result of the 1 minute.
So-
Okay, how we start together?
Yeah, the tempo is the major question for me. So fast? Okay, let's try. Let's count one bar with nothing, maybe? This is so difficult.
So, yeah, the notes are not really there. We're not together. I don't know how to count. So, but I think we're going to manage in 1 hour for sure.
I think the major problem is sight reading, like two people sight reading at the same time, because you get like many places with pauses and you really have to count, but you're so busy looking forward that you just miss the entrance, or you start wrong, and then it's a mess.
So we started at 1840. It's 47 now. So we get another 4 or 5 minutes to practice, because we actually haven't practiced this 10 minutes. It's not going to be fair. So we practice 5 minutes and we get back with some info.
Yep.
So it's 1856. It's been 9 minutes, and yeah, we almost played the whole section of exposition and development.
Yes. Anyway, we show you now what we did. So I wrote actually no fingerings, but I did write dynamics at a few places. So I actually wrote the dynamic again so that I don't forget.
And we're changing pedal a couple of times. So I start with the right pedal, then we change for the second theme, and then we get back.
Yes, and we played a couple of times just the beginning to see how we start, because it's just very awkward sometimes when you just have one note. And for me it's written for the left hand, but I think I'm going to play this either with both hands or with the right, because it feels very unnatural to me to start. I just need more energy, and I feel like I need both my hands somehow. So let's see.
Was it?
We're gonna look the recording after and check, but let's go on. We have to go on.
Yeah.
Piano? better after the 10 minutes. Maybe because I got more information after studying it a bit, and now it feels even more difficult.
It's going to be interesting to listen to what we just did.
I feel there is no difference. I feel there is almost no difference.
No, there is. The tempo is higher, and differences are clear. The huge problem is the pedal, because it was super poor somewhere.
Yes.
And then
It's
we
very
forgot to
dry.
change. And anyways, so we have some 30 to 35 minutes left. It's 19:03. So yeah.
It's time to count the pauses again.
We'll make a little pause on the way. We will get back to you in the middle of this 30 minutes. And then the result after 1 hour. So,
see you soon. So, Nick is now coming back, I hope. Yes, here he is. And we're having a real storm outside.
Mm-hmm.
So the weather has tuned with the music.
I don't think it's going to be a too difficult task. The only thing is that it's not really comfortable, and being together in unisonos, it's going to be fun. So let's listen to what we have. I'm not satisfied.
Not at
What
all.
happened?
Not at all.
Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult than we expected, because in the beginning we played relatively slow, and it felt like it's not that bad, it's not that slow, but the real tempo is really quick, at least what it says here. I mean, of course it needs some research, but I'm pretty sure it should be pretty quick.
I want to say that the most difficult thing technically for me are the repetitions, like, because it's very very fast, you have to change, and also in piano. Now I wasn't really changing fingers every time because I control this better. But in a long term, if I have to play the whole movement, my hand will just block. So I don't think this is a good solution. So this is very difficult technically. What do you think?
Same story. Repetitive notes. They sometimes really have to be soft. At the same time, they should be pronounced well, but soft in this register. So it needs some practicing. It needs also, like, it would be better not to play in a room. So it's up to many different things, but definitely one should practice these. Yep.
And generally, I think we have to admit that this is much more difficult than it looks.
Yeah, for hands, we spent every single minute of the time we had, and yes, and we're not really super satisfied. But I hope it was some show for you as well. You saw what happens in this room in 1 hour, and yeah. Would be great to see you again here. We're going to be trying to be every week here, alone or together, it doesn't matter, but we are going to try to be there for you and tell you some different musical stories. So as I have to say about subscription, about likes, about comments and everything, you know what you should do, and see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.
Boah.